it's money out here for everybody. Drivers, dispatchers, whatever. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Brittany. I am here to give a little bit of information on dispatching for truck drivers. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share this video. I know y'all know a lot of truck drivers. So basically, what I'm here to talk about today is dispatching. So a dispatcher is someone that sits and book loads for drivers, truck drivers, semis, power only, 53 footers, etc. Cargo vans, spreader vans, box trucks, 16, 24, 26 foot box trucks, whatever you had. They sit and do the paperwork, book the loads for those drivers, because most drivers want to get on the road and just go. That's how I would if I was driving. And I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to become a dispatcher, what you need to become a dispatcher, you need an LLC, etc., etc. I am a little different. This is just a quick little video on how I help truck drivers, owner operators, semis, whatever you driving. If you out here doing over the road, I can help you. This is just me telling you what I can do for you, basically. A lot of people are on Facebook scamming people, and I feel like people on YouTube don't really talk about this enough, especially when it comes to dispatching, because they try to make it a secret, and it's not a secret. It's just mainly building rapport with people and making sure that the driver get in and get out. Basically, that's it. So what I sit and do, let me tell you my day-to-day basis. I wake up at like 5 or 6, depending on what time my dog get up. I'll come in and I start checking. Most of the time, loads don't really start popping in till like 7:30, but the early bird gets the worm, just so you know. Anywho, I'll get on, I'll make sure. I have about 4 drivers. 2 of them haven't really started yet, but I'm searching their areas so I can get an idea of how the volume is in their city. One's in Georgia, one's in Florida, and I have 2 here in Virginia. 3 box trucks, 1 cargo van, but I have a cargo van myself. So if I wanted to get out and do a little driving, I could, just locally, just so I can be able to get back on the computer for my other drivers. But me, I get on in the morning. I start calling. I have a broker that's in Georgia. That's how you build a rapport. Dispatchers have to have a rapport with brokers for situations like this, where I see a load and I can't get anybody on the phone, or I can't get anybody through an email. So he and I became friends, and now I just call like, hey, you see this load, can I get it, blah blah blah, and we go from there. As far as for the driver, I do all of that. I'll say, hey, this is your pickup location, this is what you're getting paid, and this is, XYZ. You don't have to do anything. As long as you give me the authorization to sign off for you, I will sign off for you. All you have to do is get in your truck, go pick up the load, and go deliver it. Send me a picture of the proof of delivery, and that's it. Simple. So much paperwork has to be done, and I know people just don't like doing paperwork, and I love it. I love paperwork. So I love talking to people, so it makes it easy for me. A lot of people that talk about dispatching on YouTube, they don't talk about what it takes to be a dispatcher. It takes a lot of work. It's not as easy as it is, because these brokers are tough. Like you have to like really build a rapport with them, like answering the phone, like, hey, being real cheery with them, like, because they hang up on people all the time. And the first like 2 weeks I started this, people were hanging up on me. I'm new, so I didn't really know all the lingo. I still know everything, but I can get you a load at a decent price, and you can make your money and go back home, period. But anyway, they don't talk about what it takes. Like, all the paperwork has to be done. They try to like keep it a secret, like it's a secret code. And it's money out here for everybody. Drivers, dispatchers, whatever. I'm still booking this load. Getting back to what I do. So I do that for the drivers. They just get in their car and go. Most drivers can get paid within 48 hours, depending on when we drop the load off, depending on if they have everything that they're supposed to have. And that's where I make sure you have your bill of landing, you have a picture to go with your delivery, and that's pretty much all they need. Yeah, I try to make it easier. My company is legit Dispatching LLC. I'll leave a email description in the description, and I'll leave my link to my Facebook page in the description as well. I'll let you, girl. I'm here for you. Let me take a load off your hands so you put the load in your truck. That was corny, but anyway. So I've talked about what dispatchers do. I book the load if you give me the authorization to sign up for you, so you don't have to touch any paperwork. All you're doing is picking up and dropping off. I've talked about who I dispatch for: CDL drivers, box truck drivers, cargo vans, sprinter vans, and now we're talking about the drivers and fees. So I do charge 8% per load for cargo vans, sprinter vans, 16 footers, 24 footers, and 26 footers. And for CDL drivers, I do 10%. CDL drivers, that's where the money is. If you have a CDL, if you have a power only, if you have a semi, whatever it is that you need a CDL for, they need them on the road. I know that when you driving that big truck, you don't want to do any type of paperwork. So I just booked a load for a cargo van. They just emailed me over the rate con. This is what I get. I have to sign at the bottom for you. All I do is sign it, approve it, send it back to them, and they will hand you a paper at the pickup so you can have that paper for delivery. I'm a little different because I work with a lot of the new authorities. I have lists of brokers that work with new authorities. I also work for an owner operator who has been an authority for a while. So it helps with the new drivers that can't book loads on their own because their authority is too new. Most brokers want you to be they want your authority active 30, 60, or 90 days. And that could put a hindrance on your pockets, and it could put a hindrance on you even out and getting your feet wet because they're not giving you the chance. So that's where I come in. I help all the drivers. I'm sorry, I got loads over here. Let me show you. I am on 2 screens. This is what I sit and do all day. I got people just email it, all that, so I keep looking. But this is what the dispatcher does. I sit here and I book loads. I have 2 loads I'm trying to get done right now. One for a cargo van and one for a box truck. So one is for $250. I'm trying to get the other one for like $5. But that may sound low. That may sound like low numbers, but I can't even talk this morning. I ain't had my tea. But they're not going that far. So hey y'all, so it has been 24 hours. The load I booked yesterday, I booked it for myself actually. So I went and ran that load from Baltimore to New Jersey. Got back home, that was like 11 o'clock. Got home at like 8:30. Did a little round trip. So basically, I do that for drivers. I don't want to have to do it myself, so I'm looking for drivers. I do consultations. Anybody just getting started, anybody that needs just little pointers, I do those consultations. Just shoot me an email. Like I said, I'll leave my email in the description, along with my Facebook page for Legit Dispatching LLC. I have a carrier packet that explains everything from head to toe, how much the fees are, how much you will pay me. I don't pay you, you pay me because I work for you. If you want to get on the road and go, I'm your girl. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I know you know somebody that knows somebody that's looking for a dispatcher, looking to make some money. Let's get this show on the road, honey.